next week on Thursday. Okay. The Canberra Raiders up against the North Queensland Cowboys. Let me just minimize this because it's getting rid of the logo. Yep. This is going to be an interesting matchup. Both teams obviously coming off losses. In terms of power dynamic, I'd probably say the Cowboys are slightly higher, but the fact that this is at Canberra, which is where they've been really good. Jesse, you and Wasted World of Sports should do a collab. Oh, we definitely should. We definitely have to message each other on Insta to get the deets going. My Insta's just ZTake99. Just hit me, just hit me up. I could just hit up you, and it's like, let's do this. And he's like, who the fuck are you? But yeah, so we should definitely do that. I'm definitely open to doing actual somewhat collabs this year, because I'm sick of being a fucking all to myself lonely prick. So I'll invite you to the Discord server. I should actually invite everyone to the Discord server actually, because it's talent may be stood down depending on off-field drama. Oh, I have heard about this. I did hear about this actually. I feel like it'd be a bit silly because he's already been punished for it, but I mean, knowing how the NRL is at the moment, he probably might actually get suspended. But in terms of this Canberra Raiders Cowboys game, Cowboys I do think still have sort of a power dynamic in terms of recent form, but because it's in Canberra, the Raiders play really good for some reason. Currently in Sportsbet, the Raiders are $1.60 to the Cowboys $2.35. I personally think the Raiders should take this out. I know it might seem pretty silly, but the Raiders just really like a close win. It's really weird how they like it. They like to give their fans heart attacks. It's stupid. Now we go on to the first match on Friday. It is the traditional Good Friday matchup. It is South Sydney against the Bulldogs. Doesn't he have a court date? He might. He actually is. He's a court date. Oh. Okay, this is definitely much more serious than I thought it would be. Okay, yeah, he might be gone. Yep. Here's the Crichton. There was one drop in that drink. But anyways. Rabbitohs versus Bulldogs. I mean, it is a Good Friday match. Cowboys 1-12, says James. Anyone else in terms of predictions of who they think? I think it'll be another close match, but I think Canberra 1-12 personally. James has gone the opposite. Does anyone else want to throw their hat in the ring? Heel Fries against Rabbits 13+. I mean, honestly, yeah, it's going to get to that point. Rabbitohs are on good, starting to get back on their feet at the moment. Raiders 1-12, yeah. It's very mixed that Thursday night match, but this match, the Bulldogs just look lost. I mean, it should be the Rabbitohs getting the win here on Good Friday in the traditional Good Friday matchup. Is there only one match on Good Friday? I think there might be a second one actually. There is actually another one. Okay. The Penrith Panthers. Rabbitohs 1-12, says James. Yeah, it's definitely the Rabbitohs. Probably heavy favourites. Now you got the Penrith Panthers closing out Friday night. You got the Penrith Panthers taking on the Brisbane Broncos. Broncos did do well against the Roosters, but it's Penrith. Like what can you do? It's Penrith. Penrith actually $1.10 to win. Brisbane at $7. I mean, I don't think there's really much to say. Penrith will win. Like it's ridiculous how good they are at the moment. Like it's actually what the fuck? What's going on? What the fuck? I don't want to be reminded of this fact. Fuck off. I don't know. Fuck off. Okay, let's go into Saturday. There's only 2 Saturday games, which is rather interesting. Oh, okay. Panthers 1-12. Broncos put up a fight against Panthers. That is true. Brisbane are definitely a team to put a fight to them. I just think personally, like, the Panthers should probably just be too much. So, Saturday night, 5:30, the Sea Eagles against the Titans. This is going to be interesting. Heelfry says Titans 1-12. I mean, yeah, like, the Titans definitely are a team. I mean, like, obviously the Eagles got 3. I think Eagles are 3-0. Are they? Yeah, the Sea Eagles are 3-0 at the moment in terms of their last 3 matches, but they were against sort of lackluster teams in the Bulldogs, Canberra, and Newcastle. And against a team like the Titans, who have known to be put all of their stops against them in terms of top. Both going Titans 12. Honestly, yeah, I'd probably go Titans for the upset. I mean, is it an upset? Let's look at the odds. Manly currently $1.55 to the Titans $2.45, so still pretty close. Yeah, I definitely can see the Titans winning this. It'll be a close match, but yeah, I agree with all of you. I think the Gold Coast should win this matchup. I think, yeah, Gold Coast get a pretty good win over a, for all we know, like, Manly could fucking dump them, for all we know. Let's go into the final game on Saturday. Let's get it. Oh, this match will be the game of the round. Titans don't travel well, Manly win at home, says Jacko. Well, that's also a good point as well, Jacko. Oh, this is discourse. I like this discourse. Okay, here we go. So the final game on Saturday, the Melbourne Storm taking on the Cronulla Sharks. This is the match that will decide if Cronulla are a team that will be considered won the challenge for the top 8 or genuine dark horse contenders for the title. Eelfry says Sharks 1-12, big call. James says Storm 13+. I think this game will be ridiculously close. I might say Storm by just, but I would not be surprised if Cronulla take the win on this one. Because the Storm weren't that convincing in the match against Canberra, because they definitely let Canberra keep continuously making their mistakes to then capitalise on it. Nico facing his old... Oh, I didn't even think of that. Yes. Nico Hines and Dale Finucane facing off against their old team. Storm will put them back in their box. I mean, to be fair, the Storm are definitely the team in terms of runs of basically deciding, like, oh, you're on a nice run. Fuck off. They're like, they did with the Knights 2 years ago, so it definitely wouldn't surprise me. So yeah, but I still think the Storm will win. I think it'll be close. It'll be very close somewhat. I wouldn't be surprised. I'd actually like to see the Sharks win, honestly. But then again, I've got to see Scott Morrison happy. But yeah, so now we go into Sunday, actually. I think there's like 3 games on Sunday, or if there's a Monday night game. I think there might be a Monday night game, which is a bit of a rarity nowadays. There's a Monday night game, who would have thought? Okay, Sunday, 2 p.m. It is the Sydney Roosters up against the New Zealand Warriors, who the Warriors are somehow in the top 8. I don't know how. I honestly do not know how the Warriors are in the top 8. Like, they somehow got a win in a game against the Cowboys, where, in all honesty, should not have been a winner in that match. Your Eels Easter Monday. That's a... Yeah. I like Monday night football. It's a good thing. But yeah, in this match, the Roosters, yeah, they did rise up to beat the Broncos, and I think the Broncos are better than the Warriors. Roosters should win. James says Warriors 1-12. James, they're going with a bit of an... Is that an audacious call, or is it he just understands and we're all fucking stupid? Who knows? But I think it's going to be interesting. I think probably Roosters by like 14 or something like that in terms of this game. obviously it depends on who gets selected, but like, I do tend to think the Broncos are better than the Warriors, and the Roosters did just beat them. But then again, you don't know. The Warriors, like, Chookies aren't playing that well, so an upset is certainly possible. That is true. That is certainly true. And it's like the Roosters, when they took their somewhat big lead against Brisbane, could have just been seen as Brisbane switching off. That could be true, but definitely true. I'm just going to... I might pick the safety one because I'm a bitch. So I'll pick the Roosters because I'm not a risk taker. Upset of the round. Yep, definitely, potentially. Definitely possible. Warriors, that would definitely inflate some Warriors fans into thinking they could do something this year. Definitely. Sunday, 4:05 p.m. Okay. Dragons versus the Knights. So the Knights started 2-0 to start out this week, to start out the season, and now we're 2-3. We've lost our three straight. Roosters are not top 4 this year. Yeah, I agree to that. But here's the thing with this match. Knights coming off a 3-game losing streak, and you're taking on the Dragons, who are somewhat one of the worst teams, no offense to any Dragons fans, in the comp. But the thing is, though, by the way we played against Manly, we just like... One of the weird things that the Knights do is that we keep it close for like 70 minutes, and in the last 10 minutes just jump off a cliff. Like, because it was only like 10-6 or 14-6 to Manly in the last 10 minutes, and then it became 30-6. So this match could definitely be close. I described it in a short as the stoppable force meets the movable object. So, draw Golden Point Knights. I will say, if the Knights don't beat St. George, there is a serious problem with the Knights. Like... There is like, okay, something's wrong. Like, Manly are a very good team. It's like we win last week, but like St. George, if we lose to, like, that's like alarm bells need to fucking ring. 50-50 game, but Knights should just get it. Yeah, I agree, Jacko. So I probably would tip the Knights, but don't be surprised if the Knights are like riding a bicycle and stick a fucking stick in it and flip over and hit their head on the pavement and like stuff themselves up. So for those who don't know what happened, my dad put $10 on the Newcastle Jets to beat the Perth Glory 6-1, and the Jets were at 4-1 with about 30 minutes to go. He decided he accidentally kicked it. He accidentally cashed out at $60, so he did make money. But the Jets won 6-1, and if he didn't cash out, he would have won $2,000. So yeah, I feel like a massive cunt. Dragons don't look a happy side lately, and a few hook selections are kind of odd. Dragons 1-12. Yeah, honestly, he cashed out. Yeah. $60 out of $2,000. That's a good investment. It's just one of those things. You just got to roll with the punches. But yeah. So I feel like the Knights should win, because as a Knights fan, you want your team to win, but it's just like, honestly, ever since Barnett got sent off, we've just looked lost without him. I'm not saying he's like a big player, but it's just like, without Fitzgibbon and without Clement, our forward pack is just, like, lost. Obviously, you got the Saifidi brothers, but it's like, who else really got? Like, Kurt Mann's a lock and he's alright, but it's like, there's no, like, oompha. Like, I don't know. I feel like the Knights should just win, but I would not be shocked if the Dragons do win. Now we go into the final game of round 6. Easter Monday. If we can fucking find it. Why does it go to round 5? Round 6. For fuck's sake. Parramatta by 30. Hey, is Barnett leaving Knights? I heard a rumour Warriors want him. I've not heard anything about the source. I have heard that There is a lot of Knights fans that do not like Barnett at the moment. A few people have even called for his contract to be torn up. Personally, I don't think it shouldn't be the case, but I mean, he's a Taree boy. He goes to the Knights. The Knights are a bit stale. Yeah, I agree, James. We're very stale bread at the moment. Eels by 100. Honestly, I wouldn't put him past them. This game, it's like Goliath versus David, but Goliath cheats. and just puts IDKFA and gets all of ultimate healing, all the best weapons. And I'm not saying Parramatta's cheating, it's just it's a cheat code for Doom where you get all the best weapons unlimited health. It's this will be the game, Eels 50-6. I was thinking along the same lines, James. This will be the game where someone puts 50 points on someone and eliminates them officially from the premiership ring. So the West Tigers can officially no longer win the premiership, because as we all know, because NRL.com, bloody Fox Sports and Channel 9 always bang on about it, no team has conceded 50 points in a regular season match and has gone on to win the premiership. Best game next week for the same game last year. Oh, easily. You probably put half the Para team in any time try score it would probably hit. So, yeah, Para by 30.